Hello, my name is Trista Busch, and this is my health and wellness plan. I'm choosing to call it Kick the Smoking Habit, and I hope you enjoy. My desire to quit smoking. So, I've always known the health risks that come along with being a smoker, but while taking this online course, I was able to see and actually feel the harm that I have been self-inflicting for years. I've tried to quit smoking many times, but for some reason I always end up failing. I quit smoking about 5.5 years ago when I became pregnant, but unfortunately I picked up the awful habit again after I quit breastfeeding. When I submitted my wellness plan, I was smoking 1 pack of cigarettes over a 2-day period, which means that I was actually spending about $2,000 per year on cigarettes. I've now cut back to smoking 1 pack over a 4-day period, so I've already slowed down the amount of cigarettes that I'm smoking, but I hope to fully quit before the end of the year. And smoking has also caused me to realize that I easily become short of breath after walking long distances or running for a short period of time. So while trying to play in the front yard with my twin daughters, I noticed that I'm just winded after playing with them for even a few minutes, and I've really got to get that under control. What smoking does to your body. So there's really not any area of your body that smoking doesn't harm. As you can see, it causes cancers to the head and neck, your lungs, your blood, your stomach, your kidneys, your pancreas, your colon, your bladder, your cervix. And chronic diseases that smoking is linked to would be stroke, blindness, gum infection, aortic rupture, heart disease, pneumonia, hardening of the arteries, chronic lung disease and asthma, reduced fertility, and hip fracture. And heart problems run in my family, as well as diabetes and high cholesterol. So I'm only harming my body more by smoking. And about 4 years ago, my mother found out that she had thyroid cancer. And I'm sure that there could be some link from her smoking to her thyroid cancer. I would really, really like to become a better, healthier individual and mom. So the steps that I'll take to kick my smoking habit first will be to cut back, which I've done, but I would really like to possibly not buy another pack of cigarettes. My second step would be to curb my crave. I plan on achieving this by using nicotine patches, as I have used them before, and they are a great tool to curb my crave. My third step will be to occupy my hand-to-mouth behavior. I find that lollipops and sunflower seeds do this best for me. I did try bubble gum recently, but it didn't seem to help occupy the hand-to-mouth behavior that I'm so used to with smoking. My fourth step will be to build a bigger support system. My mother quit smoking 4 years ago, and she stated that she wouldn't be able to have achieved that without the support that she received from her family and friends. So I would really like to build that up for myself. My fifth step will be to exercise. Previously, when I quit smoking, I gained about 16 pounds. I don't want to gain any weight by choosing to quit an awful, already unhealthy habit. So I would really like to exercise as well as quit. And my sixth step will be to put the money that I would spend on a pack of cigarettes in a piggy bank in my daughter's room. Every time that I feel the need to buy a pack of cigarettes, I will take the money that I would use to buy a pack and put that money in their piggy bank. And this will remind me that I'm not only bettering myself, but I'm also helping my children build a piggy bank. So how quitting will improve my health? First of all, I will no longer smell like an ashtray. I will no longer be exposing my children to secondhand and third-hand smoke. Quitting will lower my risks for any of the associated cancers and diseases that I discussed in the third slide. I should be able to walk and run longer distances without feeling short of breath, which would be great. my chance for another ectopic pregnancy will decrease. I did experience one of those in March of this year, and it was just one of the most awful things that I've ever gone through, and I would really like not to have that happen again. My immune system should be able to overcome a common cold faster. I find that being a smoker, it takes me so long to recover from just a common cold, and I maintain a cough from a cold for at least over a month. And it's just really nasty, and this is just an awful habit that has really affected many areas of my life. And I personally feel like quitting will give me a better and healthier attitude on life, and I will also be saving more than $2,000 a year, which, if I think about it, I could have probably paid off like 1 or 2 cars by now. So I will actually be putting that money towards my daughters, which will definitely make me feel better as well. So do not fail. These are my steps that I will use to maintain my my goal. I will first of all be thinking about my kids. If I want to see them grow up and graduate college, get married, and have their own kids, then I really need to quit. My second step will be to think about how healthy I am going to be versus how unhealthy I currently am, and this will help me push forward. My third step will be to maintain my support. So do not fail. These are my steps that I will use to maintain my goal. I will first of all be thinking about my kids. If I want to see them grow up and graduate college, get married, and have their own kids, then I really need to quit. So that's the end of my presentation. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. Anybody else who's looking at quitting smoking, I wish you all the best of luck. It is one of the hardest things that I've ever tried to do, and I always fail. And this time I really, really hope that I just don't fall back on this awful habit. It just affects so many areas of my life, and I'm just really unhealthy, and I really, really need to be there for my children. They're only 5 years old, and I would love to watch them grow up, and I would love to be a great role model for them. I would never want them to pick up smoking. So I hope you guys had a great year, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.